What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again, and I'm about to do something I haven't done on this channel. And one of my good friends thought this would be actually a good idea. This is my JT Dangerously presents my fave 5 for week 15. I thought this would be something different for the channel. Like each week, I'll see who becomes my top guy in my fave 5 list. If you don't remember a fave 5 list, Booker T used to do it when he was announcing, talked about his fave 5, and I thought this would be a good idea, and I gotta thank my friend Mitchell Seagull for the idea and this concept. So let's get right into these top 5 picks, starting at the number 5 position this week that got on my fave 5 is Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck got it done against the Vikings, had 21 out of 28, 250 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He got it done for his team against Minnesota and gives them a little bit of a chance to win the AFC South this week. So Andrew Luck is number 5 in the fave 5 list. Now the number 4 player that made my fave 5 list, LeSean McCoy out of Buffalo, had beat Cleveland. He had 19 carries, 153 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Most of the offense was from him. Cannot go wrong with that. And trying to continue to win for the Buffalo Bills. So LeSean McCoy is number 4 on my list. Now the number 3 player that made the fave 5 list, Zeke the Freak. Cowboys rookie running back out of Ohio State, having his greatest season this year with the Cowboys, his rookie year. Played against Tampa Bay on Sunday Night Football. He looked good. 23 carries, 159 yards, and a touchdown. Trying to stop him is like trying to stop a freight train. If you ain't Superman, you're not going to be able to stop him. So Zeke the Freak has made my list at number 3. Now the number 2 player that made it to this list, Devonta Freeman out of Atlanta. One of those really talented fantasy players and a great running back in general. Devonta Freeman had 20 carries, 139 yards, and 3 touchdowns. What can you say? This guy did most of the offense for the Atlanta Falcons, other than Matt Ryan. Of course, he was against a very, very terrible San Francisco 49ers team, but he did enough to make the list with 3 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, and I know if anybody had him on fantasy, it definitely helped them. And now the number 1 player in my fave 5 for this week, week 15, is Drew Brees from the New Orleans Saints. For somebody who didn't throw touchdowns for 2 weeks, he sure showed up in this game. 37 of 48 attempts, 389 yards, and 4 touchdowns against the Arizona Cardinals. So this was a huge game for Drew Brees for sure, trying to be that spoiler team that's going to stop a team from winning the NFC South. So this week's fave 5, the number 1 is Drew Brees. And I hope you enjoyed this fave 5 list. Tell me what you think. Who is your fave 5 of the week? I always want to see that in the comments. Tell me comment below if you guys want to see me do this each week going into next season, or maybe more into playoffs, like a fave 5 playoff team. The fave 5 performances from playoff teams in the playoffs this season. Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe and become part of this dangerous alliance. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!